Okay, we're now live. Good afternoon, Appliance Bootcamp family and friends. Mike Sneed coming to you again. Gonna give YouTube, like always, a few minutes to let everybody know that we're actually on live. This weekend we're gonna have the actual open house. Can't wait to see everybody that's coming in. Let me put these on so I can make sure I'm here. Okay. This weekend we're gonna have the open house. Can't wait to see everybody who's coming in for the open house celebration. We're gonna get started at 1 o'clock. The destination is gonna be. I'm gonna put the destination in the actual chat box. It's 122 North Rayford Street in Selma, North Carolina. That's where it'll be at from 1 to 9. We're gonna be here from 1 to 3. We're gonna actually have just a tour, meet and greet. Just go around, look at the different buildings that's here, that's for sale. Look at the new businesses that's here, existing businesses, people who actually renovated and started new businesses since we gotten here. We're gonna go look at those, and then from 3 to 6, we're gonna actually have a discussion about different businesses we could actually come and start to do within our own or within our own trade, and they could go over to other trades too. So I have a guy who actually developed like a home warranty Angie's List, something similar to that, like a combination of both. Um, he actually wrote the program. He owns the software to actually does one of those. That's local here. I've done work for the actual warranty company that he has started. Still do work for it. So he's going to talk to us about how the actual warranty company works. He would like to partner up with us. That's what he would love to do. He would like to partner up with us, and we provide the front end work, and he provide the back end work. He think it would be a good match. So we're gonna talk to him, and I'm gonna do that live. So that'll be live here on the YouTube channel, where we'll talk to him. He's gonna come in through Zoom. We'll have people here. We'll come with some people that can come who feel comfortable coming inside the building for that. We'll do that, and people be able to tune in through the Zoom. And if you got questions and stuff, you be able to type in the questions, and we're gonna do that, and just show you how it goes when you start to vet people when you're trying to do business and try to do a joint venture. So people actually get to see that happen in real life, and how I do it, and how people do it, how two business owners, entrepreneurs come together, and they kind of vet each other and see what each other have, what would be a good match. And it'll be the alumni here. They'll be here too, and I think it'll be real good for everybody to see that. So that'll be done live. Also, any other businesses that people might have, they can chime in, and we'll get that going. So I have a Zoom feed for people that I'm gonna go live on YouTube, so you'll be able to see all of that. So if you're not here, you'll be able to see all the business portion of it. And I'll be going live throughout the day, letting you all see what's going on. And I plan to videotape a lot of the stuff too, to do like a video afterwards. And I'm very excited to meet a lot of the people. Some of the alumni that done online, I haven't met them before. They'll be here. Can't wait to meet them. And just really excited about what's going on. So I'm gonna be short and sweet tonight because I still got some stuff I need to clean up here to get ready for everybody. But it's gonna be good, and I can't wait. So tonight we're gonna be talking about know your route, and this is not the route that you'll be running on your service calls, not that type of route. But I'm getting a lot of questions and about people asking about appliance boot camp, about our method of how we do things, our blueprint, in comparison to other companies, their blueprints and stuff. There's My way is not always is not the only way, and is not the best way depending on your situation to actually get into the appliance repair business. No, that's why I'm saying you need to know your route. I developed appliance boot camp based upon somebody who had no experience at all in repairing appliances. Um, Somebody who had no experience at all, even working with hand tools. They couldn't fix anything. Told somebody who's totally green. Somebody who actually don't have money to invest into a company to get like a plan. Don't have that money to invest, and somebody who got grown up responsibilities. When I say grown up responsibilities, they got a wife and kids, or they got grown up bills or mortgage and stuff that they have to actually be able to pay. They got people depending on them, and they can't just fall out of production of making money for 4 or 5 years to go get trained from somebody. So that's the way I wrote Appliance Boot Camp. And for somebody who's in that situation, never had any experience repairing appliances, never ran a business before, don't have the capital to invest, and don't have the time to invest to actually get going, Appliance Boot Camp is great. I think the best way to get into the appliance repair field. But other people have their methods of how they got into the appliance repair field. Some of them, if you're coming from a legacy where your grandfather or whoever created the business, and you just came down through the family into that, you have a different method of how you will actually teach people to actually come into the appliance repair field, because your method would not be one of urgency. I don't think. I could be totally wrong, but from the ones that I've seen, it's not a matter of urgency. It's a matter of you need to really hone in on your skills and get all your skills totally up to par before you go out here and you start making money. You need to go put time in and work for somebody for 4 or 5 years before you go out and start on your own. That type of that's the method that you came under. That's the way you think other people should come under too. Unfortunately for us, a lot of times just the hurdle of getting a job for somebody to train you is almost like getting a lottery ticket. I saw a young man on Facebook in the group. He's trying to get a job, get somebody to train him. And I'm telling him, man, just buy the course and go. You don't need nobody to give you a job. He said he's been looking for jobs, want nobody to give him a job. You don't need nobody to give you a job. I'm teaching you so you'll never have to look for a job again. You create your own job. So that's the way I teach it. Same thing. If you were lucky enough to get somebody to train you, and you started out at a young age, prior to you having grown up responsibilities for mortgages and wife and kids and stuff, and you were like me, when I first learned appliance repair, I was at Sears when I was in college. I ain't had no responsibility. All I needed was enough money to buy something to drink on the weekend and and get some chicken wings, because I didn't have no grown up responsibilities, so I could actually work for Sears for I think then maybe $12-15 an hour, and that was great money, and I could do that and learn at that age. By the time I turned got to the point where I really needed the appliance repair skill set. I had learned it early on, so I just had to learn the business part of it. But I had to learn it quick, and the business part of it. When I'm telling you all, because a lot of people telling me about my want to know how I come up with my charging, why I charge the way I charge, because I'm you're not getting top pay. When I say you charging $85 per hour, that's not top pay. That's what you need to make in order for your business to thrive and you to live middle class in America. You need to be making about $85 per hour. That's middle class in America. Um, and making that $85 an hour, that's enough money for you to actually for the five banking accounts to actually work for you. If you're making a little less than that, you can do the five banking accounts, but you're gonna be starving some of the accounts. So with the $85 per hour, charging an hour and a half to go out and diagnose, and an hour and a half to go out and put the part on. So you closing out 250. That's enough money for the 5 banking accounts to work. That's enough money for you to stack up your cash, because and actually then start doing your own marketing, build your own web page, and get your own cash customers. It's not for you to stay with warranty companies. Like I tell everybody, you're not going to be charging 250. You're not going to be the preferred person in your area. So just don't even try to be the preferred person. The preferred person in your area is not the person who does the best work. Let's get that straight first. The metrics that the home warranty use has nothing to the weight. We used to complain about that years ago. They put very little weight, if any weight at all, on how well the customer like your company, or how many stars you got, as far as the customer giving you a 10 and stuff. You could have tens across everything, but when it got to your cost, if your cost was outside of the matrix, then they'll say no, we you're not getting no more calls because your cost out of line. You have everything else, but your cost was out of line. So I figured out early on, it didn't matter if you were the best company out there. All they cared about was the cost. So in order to be preferred in your area, you got to be the cheapest person in your area. I don't want to be the cheapest person. I don't want to run a lot of calls. So if you want to be preferred, you're going to actually have to bring your costs down to get a buck of the calls. But at the same time, I don't want to operate like that. I don't want to run high volumes and trying to make my money on doing 10, 15 calls a day. I would much rather them say, okay, you're going to be higher, and we're going to give you the transfers. We're going to give you the weights that fall to the bottom. It don't matter. I can fix them. I'm just going to charge what I charge. So I'm going to charge the 250, and I much rather make 250 per completed call and only have to do three or four calls per day than to make 120 or $150 per completed call, have to do 7 or 8 a day. I'd much rather spend the time with my family, my kids. Don't be rushed, don't have all the paperwork. So the more calls you do, the more paperwork you want to do. So don't be worried because you're not the preferred contractor in your area. You don't want to be preferred. If you're the preferred, that means you're the cheapest one there. I don't want to be the cheapest one. Uh, um, I want to be the most profitable one, and so that's the way I'm going to do it. And same thing, the warranty companies are mainly there to just get your experience and stuff up, and to fill in gaps between your COD customers. Yes, you can build your company off of warranty work, but be mindful at any time they can cut you off. And if you haven't figured out how to actually go get your own customers and stuff, it's going to make if they ever come up to that day where they cut you off, it's going to be a hard day for you. You need to learn how to go get your own customers and don't have to depend on nobody else bringing you customers and stuff. You don't want no middleman in between that. So you want to be able to go get your own customers. And like I said, you got to figure out what route you coming. If you somebody who ran a business before, and you got money, like fine, go out there, pay $100,000, buy you a Mr. Appliance franchise. You get their blueprint, how to actually run the business and stuff, and you're done. And you'll make the same amount. The guys that came to Appliance Boot Camp, and we talked to some people who bought franchises like that, and they were making. My alumni from Appliance Boot Camp was making more, if not some was making more, but quite the same as people who paid over $100,000 for their franchises and stuff. And our guys was making just as much, if not more, as they were. So different ways you can go. If you're somebody who's been working for somebody for a while, and if you learn that way, then you what you call. You might want to find you somebody who actually got into the appliance repair from working with somebody who already has the experience, because that's probably the route you need to go. If you somebody who a legacy, who's getting something handed down from a father or grandfather who built the appliance, and you just the second generation who's taking the baton and moving on. It's different things that you need to know that I don't know, because I never had a business passed down to me. So you need to go talk to somebody who's the second or third generation that had stuff transition, and you go that route. But all routes are not, it's not that saying that their routes are bad or mine's is good and theirs is good and mine is bad. It all depends on where you're coming from. Just like people who are gonna be coming to Appliance Boot Camp this weekend for the open house. I could tell somebody who's coming from Tennessee, hey, you need to get on I-40 and come east. And then he talking to somebody who's coming from New Jersey, and the guy from New Jersey said, "Nah, he told you wrong. You need to go 95 south. That's the way I get there. That's the way I'm going to get there." Both of them are right, but it depends on where they're coming from. And so the same thing when you come into the business, you need to find mentors who line up to where your starting point is and where your destination is. Same thing. If you look at those mentors, you want to see, okay, they're in the business, but where they're at now in their lives is that someplace I want to be at too. If you somebody who wants to grow a huge appliance repair business, and you have a bunch of technicians and stuff, you need to go find a mentor that's actually doing that, because they will tell you everything that goes on that the growing a huge service company. Like I said, most I had 5 or 6 techs sometimes, and is hey, I wouldn't be able to tell you how to run with 30 or 40 techs. I've never done it. So you need to find somebody who got 30 or 40 techs. Um, if you somebody who want to be able to actually use appliance repair as a as almost like your money machine to go do other things, to get into other businesses. I might be the guy for you, because that's what I do. I take appliance repair, and appliance repair is my little cash cow, my little goose to lay the golden eggs, and it gives me the money to actually then go out and do other stuff, to buy rental property, to actually start other businesses, to become a money loaner. It allows me to do all that through appliance repair, and I got it very simple. Matter of fact, talking to the guy who does the third party warranty company, I'll be honest, my my website and software and what I've done is not that far off of what he's doing and what he for to do the third party warranty. It's not that far off. I could tweak 1 or 2 things and be doing the same thing he's doing. That we'll talk about it, and we'll see. But yeah, after talking to him and kind of looking under the hood and getting a feel, I figured out it ain't much different than what I'm doing with my subs. He's doing about the same thing. It ain't much different. So, all right. I had the door open today, and I got 1 or 2 flies flying through here. So you see me flopping them. Uh, just, just, just be mindful of that. I'm trying to get away from they flying around my head and everything. But yeah, so that's what I want to tell you. Come in, depending on which way you coming into the business, you want to find somebody who's came down that same route, because wherever that person is that you following, that's where you're going to end up also, because that's the roadmap that he has, and that's the destination he knows to get to. He's going to take you to that destination. Where my destination is ending up, I don't know yet, but if you like where I'm at right now, I can definitely get you here. Like I've said, I've pretty much been retired since I was in my 30s. I do exactly what I want to do every day. It's a blessing to be able to wake up and do exactly what you want to do every day. Uh, and um, and I've been retired since I was like 30 something. To be honest, I've been pretty much retired since early 30s. I can be anywhere in the world, and my businesses will operate without me being here. And It's good to wake up, and today I woke up and I came down, and what I do today? I almost forgot what I done today. Oh, I came down. My neighbor is opening up a restaurant, so they got a refrigerator, and they had a oven, not an oven, but a little like I call it a little hot plate. It's just 2 burners where she fries stuff on and stuff in a pan. She had that, and both of them was broke, and she's opening Tuesday. So I went there, and she asked me if I fix them. I was supposed to be working here. That's why I got work late tonight. But that's when I talk about appliance repair. You fix everything. So I had to go over there. Somebody had set something on top of the refrigerator, on top of her refrigerator. on top of the actual condenser fan, had bonded the fan so it couldn't turn. So that's why the freezer wasn't working. And then she got a burned out element on one of her hot plates. So we're ordering that for her. But yeah, so I went there and fixed that for her. Came back. I'm straightening it up and putting stuff together for the open house. Then the lady who's catering, she came in and I showed her where we was gonna set up at and talked to her for a while. Went over to the ice cream parlor, talked to them for a while, got them moving, and came back over here. I got a old radio from the 1930s that I'm actually restoring, and I'm gonna put like a Alexa inside of it so it operate and just doing that, just doing what I want to do, and it's good to be able to do that, and you still you in the background the cash every time I'm here and I'm hearing that the ice cream cooler open and close. I know I'm making money every time I get a ping and I know one of the subs have I got an email and I know one of the subs has cashed somebody out on Square and I'm getting money and it's a great feeling. It's a great feeling, man. It's a great feeling. So yeah, so I can tell you how to get here. I've showed many people how to get here. The blueprint work. I know it worked because I had to do it so many times. It's something I don't went broke several times and had to start back because I've done stuff I shouldn't have done and I started back and so it's a proven process. I know appliance boot camp work because I've used it so many times. So many other people have used it. It's one of those things where I look at it a lot and say, do I need to change it? But I haven't had to change any of it because it works. It works. Even it just keep working. Kind of like Dave Ramsey. Dave Ramsey, his financial advice. He has never changed his financial advice. He preaches this. He has the same message when anybody call, and everybody knows his baby steps and all that. The same because it works. Same thing with appliance boot camp. I keep saying I need to tweak it and stuff, but I can't tweak it because it's exactly what I do. I don't know anything else to do but the way I do it, and it works. Every day it works. And I don't know where I would need to tweak it. And then they get to, and that's the other thing too, where to get the manuals and stuff like that, that we you definitely need. But after maybe 5 to 6 months, you learn how to fix the stuff on your own. You don't need to talk to me. You don't need me to keep putting videos on how to fix stuff. Then you become to the point where you want more business stuff. You want more stuff to help you grow as a business person. So the technical part, you learn that quick. The business part, that's the part that most people and everybody struggle with, and that's the part that you'll start to thirst for more. You're not going to thirst for me showing you how to check a heater element because you'll learn that. But the business part, that's the part that's the hardest part, and that's the part that you all get for little or nothing. For little or nothing, you get the business part, and everybody telling you how to. You need to start a business, and you need to start a business, and you need to start an LLC and stuff. Very few people know how to create a business, and just telling somebody to start a business, that's like telling somebody you need to build a rocket to go to the moon. It's very few people know how to start a business from scratch. You all are getting almost a turnkey. Well, it is a turnkey how to actually start it, and then you get to see how the insides of a business work. I'm looking at the alumni and the stuff they're doing now, business wise, and the way they are growing and how some of them have changed their businesses all they went back and revamped everything about their business. I'm looking at Lamar, he flipping appliances, and I've been there so many. He's videotaping him talking to the appliance plug. I've been there so many times. The appliance plug come there. He has all the documents, how much the dryer sells for, brand new, and this and that. And he's trying to get more out of it, and you stuck. You ain't. I ain't paying no more $40 or $60 for this dryer, but he gonna give you all that. And I tell you, they got the best sales. I told him, I said, man, they salesmen are the appliance plug sales skills is up to par with those. And when you go to like a timeshare, they be trying to squeeze everything out the appliances, and they know this is all you're gonna get. And they still come to you because they know that you're consistent. They know when they got something that you need to sell, they know that you're gonna buy it. So they still come to you, but they still try to squeeze every bit out of it of you. But to see how he's changed his business to that, to see DCNF now go through and do seal systems, man, to see the growth, to see Miss Ward and all the stuff that she's doing, to see One Stop Mike putting his stuff together, see everybody doing doing business. I mean, doing we're doing real business, and it's not none of this stuff where this pie in the sky business where people just you got an LLC, but you ain't making no money. We making money. We're seeing them hiring people. It's great. You just can't put words into it. To see everything that you all are doing, and to see you all now, where people, I'm so glad people now are more interested in seeing them than they are me. When people come to the live event now, they want to know which ones are coming in and what alumni are coming back and this and that. And I'm glad that you got that. That speaks volume. That's the way I wanted it. I don't want to be I don't want to be the person stuck up here speaking all the time and doing everything. I want it so that everybody can teach and everybody it become like a virus that everybody can teach and everybody can build more. And then we get to the point where we start branching out from not just the appliance repair, but start branching out and getting into HVAC, plumbing, electrical. We got another alumni that's electrical contractor. I'm seeing him putting videos out now, and I'm seeing him the added appliance to him. He's a great electrical contractor. So I'm seeing that now, and if we start to get more into those skilled trades and stuff, and get to a point where we're back in control and got a good foothold in the building industry and stuff. And it might be something. This might be something that changed the next couple of generations for us. Otherwise, I don't think we have. Otherwise, I just don't think that we have much chance of actually getting past being third. We wouldn't be second class citizens anymore. We're no longer second class. We'll be third, fourth class citizens. African Americans that descended from slaves, we end up being like third or fourth class citizens if we don't make a change. And these next two generations, we pretty much done, and we'd be kind of like the dodo bird. We'd be gone. People would talk about us, but it wouldn't be you wouldn't be able to find us anymore. We'd be just done if we don't really make these changes. And to see where we're going now, and people making good money and hiring people and stuff, it's just fantastic. I'm gonna read some of the stuff we got going on in the actual chat, and then I'm gonna get off because, like I say, I know people be showing up here tomorrow, so I want to go ahead and get everything situated. So tomorrow I will be able to talk and all that too. Hey, how you doing, Greg B? Mike Charles, okay. Kevin Roberts, hey, what's going on? Okay, how you doing? Captain Atlas, hey, good evening. Picture Man 63, good evening, Mike and ABC fam. Hope everyone's okay, all right. Hey, how you doing, Lamar, man? Yeah, I love seeing you flipping appliances and you dealing with the plug. I love that. Perry Jones, hey, how you doing? Mike, I will tell a guy on the post about the CMOS because he stayed by me. Okay, all right, Greg B. All right. Hey, solid steps of wealth. How you doing, Miss Ward? Some people leave. Some people have employed mindsets forever. Facts. Miss Ward in the building. Okay. Sean Moore, are you guys gonna be there or not? I'm really trying to get into the class. I can't touch appliances in. Dad is an electrician. I need something else than what I am. Okay, I can hear. Are you guys going to be there or not? I'm really trying to get into a class I can touch appliances in. Dad is an electrician. I need something else than what I am. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna start the classes back. This weekend it's not gonna be a class. This weekend is not a class. This weekend is just a celebration of us where we came in a year. It's supposed to be our 1 year celebration, getting into the new building and all that, but it got pushed back because of COVID. So this is really a celebration. This is not a class. If you want to get in the class, I'll put a link to it. You can go there now and get into the actual class. You can sign up and do the online. And as soon as the governor opens back up, the state will start back having live hands on. But if you're somebody, sound like you have worked with your hands and stuff. If you work with your dad, if he's an electrician, then you could do the online to be up and running. Almost Regal. Hey, Mike, not sure if I'll be able to make the alumni get together this weekend. Are you going to discuss the business ventures to the alumni who can't make it? Yeah, it's going to be live. So if you tune in to the channel between 3 and 6, the business stuff I'm gonna broadcast that live for people to watch. So you can do that, and we'll have I'm thinking about actually having it so that the alumni can actually log in and give them a link on Teachable where they can log into a webinar. But I might just leave it where, because then it get too tricky. I'll just leave it, and you can everybody can see it live. And if you got questions and stuff, we'll come up with a way that you all can get questions in. I can get questions out the chat, but the people that's here, we'll have a way for them to get their questions and stuff in. Hey, how you doing, Donnie Madden? All right. Kevin Roberts, almost. I think. Yeah, I'm gonna do a Zoom call, so it'll be live. Everybody. Um, the guy is gonna come in on Zoom, and then we'll broadcast live, so, like I'm doing here now, so everybody be able to see it. Hey, how you doing, Joseph Daniels? All right. Uh, Mike Shaw. Okay, they talking. Mike, I'm being called back to the movie industry. I want to still launch my appliance repair business. Is it possible for me to subcontract my warranty work through other appliance repair companies? Um, if you never the contract gonna tell you no, you can't do it. But I really am subbing my work out because I take my work and I sub it out to my subs. Yes, you can do that, but if you need to have it in place where it's a seamless transition. And if you never ran a business and never dealt with hiring subs and stuff, um, I would be I would be hesitant to try to be at work full time and trying to run a business full time. You need when you go back to do something full time, you need to make sure your business can run without you. Otherwise, you're gonna have you're gonna have a mess on your hands. You because you don't have it where the subs can operate without you, and your business can operate without you. And it's hard to work two full time jobs at the same time because they're gonna be you're gonna be getting phone calls and yeah. If you don't have it where it can operate by itself, I would say don't do it. Trying to run a full time job and do that by itself. Um, and you don't want to do you don't want to stay in your own business and run your own business because if they late the mo- if the movie industry there's different things if you was able to make it if you was able to make it a month or two without having them and no assistance with them and you made it just on your own business, I'll be honest, I'll be hesitant to actually go work for somebody else's business and throw mine away. Because what happened 3 months from now, they decide that COVID 2.0 come and they shut down, or they decide they want to keep you around anymore. With me, I'm just too hesitant now to work on somebody else's business and not work on my own. That's the way I am now. Um, there's just no way I could go stop my business now. I do like the consultant or license holding for companies, but I don't have to I don't have to report no place and be nowhere no 8 hours. If they ever say that I gotta start writing emails and I gotta start calling in and being on meetings and all that, I tell them no, they can keep it. They can't control what I do during the day. I need to have flexibility to make sure all my businesses run and whatnot. So with that, I don't think it's no amount of money that I can work for somebody right now. That's why I'm kind of when I see like when they say uh, like Magic Johnson take a job with the Lakers and he's supposed to have all these movie theaters, all these Starbucks, all he's supposed to run all these different businesses. Why in the world he gonna go run somebody work for somebody else? I just don't see it. I just don't see it. And the same thing. when I saw like Jay-Z take a job for with Motown or somebody else, and you got all the other business, why am I gonna go work for you? I've worked for myself. All right. Hey, how you doing, BK from the Rockies? Hey, girly girl Plants. Hey, Mike and ABC fam. Excited to meet everyone, sir. Yeah, can't wait to see y'all. Mike Charles, he got a good plug with a good price. Yeah, no doubt. First class appliance. Hey, how you doing, Sneak ABC fam? This money out here is obscene. Good looking out, billing out. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. It is. It's obscene, man. It's almost criminal what we do. Lamar, thanks, Mike. That appliance guy was talking fast and trying to pull out retail price. Man, please. Yeah, man, I've been there so many times. Been there so many times. Then they try to tell me how to sell it. No, you can do this and sell it. Well, if that's the case, don't bring it here to me. You sell them. Yeah, I've been there so many times. All right. Okay. Um, Mike Charles, hey Mike, thanks for everything. I did a seal system repair on my refrigerator. Oh wow, way to go, man! Congratulations. All right, Lamar saying they get up on that seal system stuff. Okay. Mike Charles, Miss Ward, thanks for the video. It's powerful to me. Thanks again. Okay, be careful, Rocky. No way I could throw away something I built. Not, yeah, I can't do it. I can't throw away something I built. No, even now, the little stuff that I have, as small as it is, if somebody came to me right now and say, "Hey, we're gonna pay you," I don't think I'll go for $1 million a year. Honestly, God, I don't think I would go. And they told me I had to get up every day, go to an office, and be stuck in that office every day for 8 to 10 hours a day. I don't. I honestly, $1 million a year. I don't think I will move. I do not. Honestly, I do not think I will move because I enjoy my freedom so much to be able to go and say what I want to say, do what I want to do, and to be honest, whatever money I wanted to make, if it was the amount of money that I wanted to make, I could do it. I could actually say, okay, I can put it together to do it. But it's not the money that moves me anymore. It's to have the freedom to do what I want to do and to be happy. You find everybody gonna find a spot where they say I'm happy at this spot, and you're not complacent, but you content. You say, okay, I'm happy with this spot right here. This is where I need to be at to have a good quality of life, where you growing still, you doing stuff and you enjoying life. That's what's good. When I get sometimes I have taken bitten off more than I could chew, and I made a lot of money, but I just wasn't happy. And I scaled back, and I found this spot where I'm at right now. I'm really loving this. I'm loving this. Where I get to play around and do what I want. When I get tired of doing appliance repair, I can go start doing real estate. I got several houses still that I need to finish. They there, and I'm mowing to keep the grass and all that cut. But whenever I get ready to feel like, whenever I get the urge, I want to play real estate developer or whatever, I go over there and play real estate developer. Whenever I get the urge where I say I want to like now, I enjoy sitting there just talking to the customers coming into the ice cream parlor. I enjoy doing that. I've met so many people out here just sitting in there and just talking to people. I'm enjoying that now. When I get tired of doing that and I want to do more YouTube videos, I can come back to YouTube. If I want to do more of the school, I come back to school. I just get to sit here and do what I want to do and enjoy it. And this is another good thing too. Um, when I wake up in the mornings, when I was working in corporate America, no, I had a time to actually I had to be at work at a certain time. I had to get up and fight all that traffic and this and trying to get there. Now I know the time I want to get to my building to do stuff. And so I don't even have to have an alarm clock to wake up anymore. I know what time I need to get up and get there. I get up, I come here and if I'm sitting here and I get hungry and I say I decided I want to go to I want to if I want to go to Waffle House at 9 o'clock, okay, I take my cell phone. I can go sit in Waffle House for an hour and eat something. If I what call I've done this. I be sitting here and I'm looking, and I see something come on Tria, a house or something for sale, or some land I see for sale, and I said, "Damn, that look interesting." I get in the car and drive out there and go look at it. And to give all that up, yeah, I just cannot do it. I just cannot, I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. And to give up all my freedom and go. And when JT was here, that was, man, that was really good. You know, JT come here, we could sit and talk and talk business and he done other businesses other than I done. Like I hadn't even, he showed me, JT showed me the YouTube business. I didn't know anything about YouTube business and whatnot. JT showed me that, so I was able to sit there and look at the YouTube business with JT and stuff. I showed him a little bit about my real estate, and it kind of cross pollinate. Now he's into the real estate, and I'm into the YouTube. And to have somebody there you could just sit with all day and talk business and you know, out of a whim, hey man, let's ride here and go look at this. Okay, you could just go, and that was great, man. And now same thing. I get calls all day long with people wanting to talk business, or just celebrating something they done in business. And I could imagine, like some people say, have to put their phone up when they at work and can't talk to nobody and whatnot. No way in the world I could do that. No way in the world I could put your phone in. You got to lock your phone in the desk. You can't get no phone calls and whatnot. No way I could do it. No way. And same thing. There's a couple of businesses that's starting up. Like today, I was over there with the new restaurant that's starting and helping them, and just they putting their business together, coming up with their prices and stuff. To see all of that stuff coming up behind the scenes and behind the curtains, you see all of that. To walk over there to Jeff and Zena's new coffee house, and I've seen it from the beginning to now, and you see them making money, and now you seeing the other issues that come once you get it up and running, and seeing how they handling that, and then I come back to my coffee house, and man, it's I can't put it into words. I wish I should videotape all of this stuff. So people could see it, so they'll know what real entrepreneurship looks like, and how a town we actually are building this town back together, putting this town back together, to see how this town is actually coming back together, and seeing the issues that come with once you start putting businesses in. Now we run into a problem with parking. When there weren't no businesses, they wouldn't have to worry about parking. You didn't have to worry about trash. You didn't have to worry about uh, uh, people. Now you're encouraging other business owners to stay open later because you're open later, and you want somebody to be around here with you too. And now that you're open later, you got other businesses staying open later. Where now you're starting to build a little nightlife and stuff. Just seeing all of that stuff come together, and you're in the middle of it. That's the stuff that you love, and then you see the politics playing. You see the current politicians who's in there, and you're friends with them. But then you start to see the other ones who's starting to make their power move, and you see that starting to happen, and you friends with them, and now you're the business owner, and you're neutral. You don't care. You just telling them, hey, this is what we need to have, and you seeing them starting to levy and make their moves and stuff, and you start to see how real politics are coming together, and you're in the midst of it. Man, this right here is uh I'm telling you, I could not write out a better scenario of my life right now. It's just great. It's just great, and I just can't put into words how fun it is to live life like this. And I want everybody to live life like this. God didn't put you on this. I have to get on my wife about this all the time. When she says she has to go work for some go work. I said, God didn't put you on this planet to go work, and He doesn't expect you to go do no 9 to 5. That ain't what He envisioned on your life. This is what I think life is supposed to be like, where you actually growing and developing, and you helping other people grow, and you putting you making you're this is life where you just enjoying life. You know, whenever I need to go get a haircut, I can just go get a haircut. I ain't gotta go at 5 o'clock like when I was working for somebody. I had to go first thing Saturday morning or late Friday afternoon when I get off work, where everybody else go. If I want to, I go. I usually go Wednesday or Thursday in the middle of the day. I just ain't nobody in there. Go get a haircut, and you sit and talk for a little bit and come on out. You know, I just I hope I'm not sounding trying to. I don't want to sound like conceited or bragging or boasting, but this is life, and this is the stuff other people telling you about how businessmen operate and I'm not I'm okay, I'm well off, I'm okay, but I'm not extremely wealthy. But there's a lot of people out here who are extremely wealthy that I talk to on a daily basis, and they don't do that stuff that people are telling you wealthy people do. They don't wear no. I have yet to see any of these guys that I know who are loaded come here with no suit on or anything. They wear these like I call them like what they the Palomar Jack shirts, like these flower like shirts and stuff, some shorts and that's it. Some of them wear polo shirts, some of them wear like a button up shirt, but I have yet to see any of them with no suit on. I don't care. I ain't never seen anyone with a suit on. Never seen anyone with a suit on, and it's just all informal. They walk in the morning. We sit and talk. We have regular conversations, and it's just it's funny because everything that people say, I said maybe it's like that in corporate America, but I don't see these millionaires. I know who are millionaires. I see the millions of dollars that they're putting out here and that they're spending. I've seen their bank accounts. I've never seen them in no suit. Never. I've never seen them. Their wives are ordinary women. They don't have no millionaire wife and stuff. And their wives got mouth, and their wife have opinions. Their wives are not nobody who just say to be just seen and not heard. They don't have their wives are not like that. They have the same issues with their kids as we have. Matter of fact, there's one millionaire who comes in, and we talk, and he always warned me about his son. He got a couple. I try not to call names because it was a small town. People would know, but the millionaire coming here, and we talk quite a bit. And he always tell me if I see his son, close the door, call the police, say don't talk to him, don't deal with my son. So all we and they have the same problems. They have the same problems that everybody else have. Uh, it, Sometimes I wonder the people who's telling us this. I want to see the millionaires that they're talking to. I want to see that side. Maybe I ain't met maybe I just know little bitty millionaires. They know billionaires and uh and uh and mega millionaires. But everyone I know, they wear regular jeans, shorts and stuff, and nothing spectacular. Unless somebody told you, you wouldn't know that they had millions of dollars unless somebody told you. And most of them do ordinary jobs. They have ordinary stuff. Um, you know, just ordinary jobs. Nothing spectacular. You know, one guy, father, he was a wells. He dug wells, and what he would do, he would go. Back in the days when the farmers had a whole lot of land but didn't have a lot of cash, his father would go dig a well for the farmers, and the farmers would give him couldn't pay him cash, so he give him 5 acres of land. Say, hey, you dig me a well, I can't get no, I don't have no money to pay you. I give you 5 acres of land. So now he got thousands of acres, and he left it to his kids, trailer parks and stuff like that. And that's the way people paid him. They paid him with land back then, and now his kids got a bunch of land, and you see stuff like that. You see people who own car dealerships, got a lot of money. Just everything, just everything. I'm gonna read a little bit more, then I'm gonna get out of here. All right. Hey, how you doing, A9 Dr. Funk? All right. Yeah, hit the like button if you don't mind. Uh, can you show us the real estate business? I can show you how I do real estate. My real estate is not sexy. It's not. It's it's not sexy at all. It's just plain simple. I flip up money. So what happened? The money that you have left over at the end of the year, and your 25% owners pay, and money that you don't have to pay for taxes and 15% taxes, and the money that you have, the 10% that you have, you can save that 10% profit. Once you get to a point where you're making a lot of money, you get to a point where you don't want to. It gets to a point where you just can't. You just don't spend all of the profit. Even now, my wife now, she just knows when she needs something done, she can get it done. If you asked her about the profit, she wouldn't even know what you be talking about. What you be talking about? I need to get the door fixed. She's just getting the door fixed. She don't know it comes out the profit, and she knows that the money is there. But she wouldn't. You get to a point you just can't spend it all. When you need to do something, you got the money to do it. But I keep the money in the profit, and that's why I pull it off to do stuff like birthday presents, cars, and stuff like that. That's why I pull it off. And she know that money, like now when I start a new business, because she always telling me, you doing more than you can. How you gonna make money? So when I start a new business, I come home and I'll start bringing the money home so she can see it, and I'll stack it up on the dresser. And she'll get to the point where she get mad. Stop bringing that money home. No, who you trying to impress? Nobody care about the money. She'll start to say that. So she'll get to a point where she realizes the business is stable. Then I don't have to bring it home and show it to her anymore. But I do that when I first start any new business. I'll bring it home. But it'll get to the point where you generate enough cash to do whatever you want, and you got enough cash to take vacations wherever you want. So all that money that you have left over, at the end of the year, you find your piece of property and buy it, or it get to the point where you got like now I have several different businesses that's feeding into my accounts. So throughout the year, my accounts get up pretty high. So my accounts get up pretty high. I start looking for something to put that money into. And so when my money gets to a point where I see a piece of property come through TRIA, and TRIA is here is the Triangle Real Estate Investment Association. But you have real estate investment associations where the people in your area, they get together, people who buy real estate, wholesalers and stuff like that. They have a little meeting. They meet once a month that you can go to. They'll put you on a mailing list, and whenever property comes through, they'll email it to everybody, and you can the wholesalers will email it to you. You can go buy it. So I look at that every day, see what emails are come through. I see a piece of property that I want. I go look at it, and if I have the cash that have built up that I can actually pull off of it and not hurt my businesses, starve my businesses, or hurt my family, I'll go ahead and buy that, and that's how I pay cash for it. And that's simple. And then from there, I let my cash build back up, and I just start renovating it with it. Fix the roof on one, put the siding on, and just whenever I can pay for something, I pay for it and do it. It's not sexy, but it get the job done. I ain't got to go borrow no money. I pay cash for it. It's just simple. I don't owe anything on it. It's just simple. It's just simple. That simple. It ain't nothing where you going in and you gonna contingency to blank buy. No, I don't know how to do any of that stuff because I never done it. If I saw a property that I want, I know how much I want to pay for it. I got a piece of property now that I've been talking to a guy about. I got the cash to pay for it. If you want this cash, I'll pay it. This is all I'm afford to pay. So I just tell him this is what I got. He comes back every day and talk to me. Hey, this is all I got. If he want to buy it, kind of like if you saw Lamar in the appliance plug. That's the way I do my real estate. The same way, the exact same way. This is all the money I got. Now, if you want to buy it, you want to sell it, I'll buy it and I'll pay cash for it. But I can't pay no more for it because I know what I got to put into it to get it going. And this all the cash I got to buy. And I can't go get no loan. I don't know. Maybe I could get a loan. Last time I tried to go get a loan for something. When I was going to go into business, I was going to buy a little Ford Ranger, and the truck went for like 3,000, maybe $4,000, something like that. And I think my wife and I at the time we had about maybe 3,000 in the bank combined. And I said I was going to go borrow to get money to get that truck. and I go up there to borrow money. Here I am. I'm about 27, 28. They gave me a sheet, and they say you need to get two people to fill it out. I had to fill it out. And then they wanted me to get my mom and my dad to fill it out. I said, why do you need them? Well, in case your credit don't work, we can get them and see if they can get pre-qualified. And they want to know where my dad worked. I said, man, my dad ain't bought me a pair of drawers since I was in the sixth grade. Why you care about where he work at? After that, I said, forget it. I ain't went back to try to borrow no money anymore for nothing. When people talk about borrowing money for your business and stuff, my business, cash, appliance repair kicks off enough cash. You can do what you want to do. You can. I can't go. If I waited maybe a year or two, I could then easily pay 100,000 for a house. I have 100,000 saved up to go pay for a house if I did do nothing for a couple of years. But with me, if I whatchamacall, if I don't do anything in 3 to 4 months, I have 40, 50,000 dollars I can go buy a house with, and that's the thing with me. At about 40, 50,000, I'm looking to do something with my money. I'm not letting it set around and just keep accumulating. So 40, 50,000, I can buy a house and renovate it. I can buy one of these buildings and renovate it. I can put it into another business. That's what I normally do. So maybe I will. Maybe I will wait a couple of years and let's see what it well, no, because then I got to pay taxes on it. That's about it. I then would have to pay taxes on it. Not unless I put. Nah, I don't know. I have to talk to my accountant. I was thinking if I carry it over, I will have to pay taxes on it. But I might could do it as like owner's equity, investing into my real estate as owner's equity. I don't know. I don't know. I have to talk to an accountant and see. That's me thinking. But I never carried a lot of cash over into the next year. I always bought some real estate or done something with it. So, all right. I'm gonna read a couple more, then I'm gonna get out of here. Hey Mike, how's the multifamily housing in your area looking to invest? In this area, everything's going good. I never bought multifamily. I got duplex, but I never bought multifamily. Uh, like I got duplex is multifamily, but I never went out and bought like a apartment unit or a whole complex. I never had that type of money. You are so right about God's intentions. We need to deprogram ourselves. Okay. Uh, American Slevin. If I sign up for the vent cleaning class, would I still have to pay full price for the ABC? Yeah, if you can just buy the ABC and you get everything. And we got payment plans on it. Top authority. Hey Mike, do I need to LLC to get business credit, or can I do a DBA? Um, the DBA is just you still. DBA is on you. Um, Now going back to business credit, like I say, I don't do anything with credit. I just pay cash, so I don't do anything with credit. So I might not be the person you need to talk to about getting business credit. And your LLC, it'll make enough money to actually do what you need to do. And that's the other thing too. I found out the guys that really the guys that really building stuff, uh they whatchamacallit, they don't usually go to the bank to get their money. Um like for instance, like I go my old business partner, Abdul and them. Um they usually don't go to the bank and get a lot of money. What happened is a lot of people who got money that need to put their money someplace. Uh, for instance, when they come up and they say they're gonna build a housing complex, they'll put it open to different investors who got money sitting around. They say, okay, you give us like they told us to give them $100,000. You get a certain percentage return on your money. You get some ownership and you get some cash flow, this and that. So we want to take our $100,000 and put it in with them. So you get people trying to give them their money. especially if you somebody who actually prove that you can do what you're going to do. Like the guys who's building this food court down here stuff. He's saying 25,000 get you this, and they say 100,000 get you this, 200,000 get you that. There's people who got money and they want to put their money someplace, and so they're asking them to take their money. Like now, our investment group, we got money, but we ain't got nowhere to put it. Once you get money, I'm telling you, once you get some money, now you got to find some place to put your money to actually make your money. You calling people and saying, hey, uh, we got one lady that we do third party lending with named Rosie. Where you calling her, hey Rosie, you need some money, don't you? She said, nah, we good. I don't need no money right now. Times are good, and when times are good like this, everybody got money they trying to put out there, and you got money you trying to find somebody to take your money. So I know most of the people who get ready to do real big projects, they don't have to go to the bank and get no money. They can just go to their network and say, hey, we got this coming up, would you want to put your money in on it? Just like you all, when we coming like this weekend coming up, where we're saying, okay, we're gonna go put some businesses, we're gonna try to put a business together. It's a smaller scale, but it's the same thing they do. They say, hey, I found a business I want to do, and you all say, hey, I'm in. Where I put my money at, you ain't got to go to no bank. If we decided, hey, we needed $50,000 to do something, we ain't gotta go to no bank and say, "Oh, let me fill out an application, get $50,000, this and that." No, we got enough people in our network where we can say, "Hey, all you need is 10 people give $5,000, and we got that in our network. We get 10 people, maybe even 5 people in our network right now, strong enough to say, "Hey, I got 10,000, let's do something." And you ain't got to go to the bank or do anything. And so that's what people with money do. They don't go because by the time you go to the bank and the bank put you through all that paperwork and all that time, the deal don't move. So if this guy right here that I'm trying to buy this property from, if I catch him where one day where he said, man, I got to get rid of this property, I need some money. I gotta be able to go get my money and say, "Hey, here you go. Let's go move and take it." I can't give him a couple of days to get things situated, and then he don't need the money anymore. When the deal come, I need to be able to strike then. And so that's with them. When they need to move fast because the deal is there. The bank just moved too slow. All right. Mike, you telling the truth. Okay, thanks. I'm interested in the vent course and blender course, so they can be applied to the ABC course. Just buy the whole ABC course. You're gonna buy both of those. By the time you buy both of those, you can buy the online. You make your money back. That's the thing. If you follow the blueprint, you'll make your money back. You make more than your money back. Okay. All right. Always a good refresher to hear about an appliance repair business. Can't wait to get started. Okay. Okay. All right. Duplex. Okay. Greetings, Mike. Just wanted to ask you, is there an age uh, criteria with Lowe's? I brought my 13-year-old grandson, and a customer reported me to Lowe's that I had a. I never had that problem. My son, one time my son and my daughter rode with me for one time when they were little. I never had that problem. I never had that problem. I never had that problem. I used to put them in T-shirts, and they thought it was cute to see your kids working with you. So I'll put them in T-shirts and let my son bring the bag in. They have a T-shirt with the logo and stuff on. My nephew does that with his son. We got him a little shirt, say Sneed Appliance on it and stuff, and he go with him, and he tote the bag and stuff. People usually think it's pretty cute. You know. Don't have the full amount for ABC. So how much is the minimum what I need to put down? It's like $279 or $89 per month. You can do a monthly payments. Oh, fix it. Mike, I'm starting to run into people bias because of the skin I'm in. Less common in the industry, if you know what I mean. You always gonna run into that no matter what industry or what you're doing. You always gonna run into that. You just can't get around it. The thing is, you want to get to the point where they can't harm you because of it. And so yeah, I don't care what industry you're in. you're gonna have some problems where it's gonna be some racism and stuff. But you get to a point where you want to make it so it doesn't harm you. So I don't care if somebody's racist and whatnot, as long as they can't harm me. And they get to a point, if they get to a point where they say they don't want an African American or somebody coming into their house, it doesn't matter when it get to a point where you're the only person out there that having the availability to come fix the Samsung refrigerator or air conditioner or their appliance. Everybody else booked 4 and 5 weeks out. They not gonna care. They not gonna care. They just want then. They just want to get it fixed. Same thing. I remember I used to go to this. I used to go to political meeting where they were talking about the illegals. Whatchamacall. They wanted one guy was at his house and he was talking about he wanted they need to do something with the illegals and this and that. But the people mowing his grass and all that, they were all illegal. But he was mad about it. But it came down to pay somebody to cut his grass and keep that golf course looking nice. All them, it was okay for them to do that then. So yeah, it doesn't matter. All that stuff, it goes out the window when it's time when money gets involved. I don't care what nobody say. Capitalism, when it's capitalism involved, all that stuff goes out the window. If you got a restaurant that your freezer going down and you're gonna lose all your food, and it's a black guy right behind you who knows how to fix freezers. I don't care. I'm going over there and telling, hey man, can you come fix my freezer? This and that. Same thing. If I know somebody might not be fond of black people, if he come, they come and want to buy some ice cream. I don't mind. Hey, sell them all the ice cream they want. It don't bother me. It don't bother me. We can capitalism. You get to a point you don't care. It's all about just hey, you do your thing, I do my thing. As long as you ain't hindering me, I don't care about you. You can do it, say and do whatever you want. Dan Young, I remember you said black middle class are some of the worst customers you can have. I ran into that the other day. African dude was a trip. Yeah, a lot of times it's because of the miseducation and the like I was just telling you about how we don't be around a lot of wealthy people. So we get a perception of what people think wealthy people do. We think wealthy people, uh, uh, anybody can tell us this what wealthy people do. They wear these suits and they're gonna go through everything with a fine tooth comb and this and that. They don't. If somebody what's call the prime example. I have an ice cream parlor. Uh, Middle class, all right, wealthy people come there, and we start scooping ice cream. After about the third scoop, the wealthy people don't put no more ice cream. I can't eat that much. I don't want no more ice cream. Don't give me no more ice cream. They'll get mad if you give them too much ice cream. They come there for the taste. They not coming there to get filled. They want good ice cream and they want something for the taste. Middle. I had the other day. I had a minister. Like I told you, ministers and the school teachers and sometimes could be the worst ones. I had a minister come in and we talking and they making his ice cream. They make it the way they normally make it. They give it to him and he tells the young guy who gave him the ice cream, you need to pack that down. And the guy was like, "What do you mean pack it down?" He wanted him to take the scooper and pack the ice cream down into the cup and then put more on top so he could fill it all the way all the way up because he didn't want to see the balls. He wanted to be packed in so he can get all this ice cream. And he said, yeah, he said, I've been waiting to catch you in here. I wanted to talk to you. He said, you cheated me last time. I ain't saying anything. I said, I'll wait to talk to you. I ain't want to bad mouth you. I said, cheated you how? They didn't pack my ice cream down. They just put the balls in and make the cup look full. But I like to get mine packed down all the way in. And so that's the type of stuff that you get with them, where they think that's what rich people do. No, rich people don't want that. If you go to Roof Chris, if you go to a high end restaurant, you barely can see the steak or some on the plate. It ain't nothing running over or anything because most people don't want that. They want the taste and they can be conscious not to be overeating and stuff like that. But with the a middle class person, sometimes they thinking that that's the way it is. And the middle class person too, like we are just talking about getting the credits and stuff like that. Yeah, sometimes you might need credit to if you want to grow fast and stuff and do some things a little more sophisticated, you might do that. But like I say, the people I know who wealthy, they don't deal a lot they don't deal a lot in credit like that. They make phone calls and people got money coming out just like we doing now, where we saying we're gonna have an open house and we're gonna talk business and people bringing money. That's normally what they do. They have people in their group who say, "Okay, I believe in you. I know what you can do. I'm gonna put my money with you," and that's normally what they do. And with us, we get the thing where we start looking a lot into the into a lot of fast talk. I think a lot of fast talk. But like I say, I haven't seen them go look for credit. Um, I haven't seen them go look for credit, and I know I know us now that we have a little bit of money, how hard it is to get somebody to take your money. When you when you got money, you trying to lend it out. People that you know that are good, it's hard to get them to take it. The people who struggling, who really want the money, sometimes you don't want to give it to them because you don't know how soon it's going to come back, if it's going to come back. But somebody who you know is a proven winner and stuff, you want them to take your money, and a lot of times they got everybody giving money to them. Okay. Mike is right about the black college educated. When we enter into their homes and the poor whites trying to tell us how to, yeah. Greedy for the ice cream must be good. You win. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they, man, sometimes it comes off good, but then sometimes you want to, like, I have one guy, he came in and he's telling me how to um, all the stuff I need to do to actually make money in the ice cream business. And I'm asking him, do you run ice? Do you have an ice cream business? No, I don't. Okay. So then he tells me about appliance repair, how to run an appliance repair business and this and that. And so I asked him, have you ever ran up a service company? No, I never done that. How you get? But I never tell them no much. I let 'em- I like a lot of times I let people talk. So then, how you get all this information? I got an MBA. Oh, okay, there you go. All right, yeah, it's good. And nothing, nothing he says don't work. It don't work. It don't work. It's in theory it sounds like it works, but when you go try to apply it, it doesn't work. But he had an MBA and he was telling me how I need to do this and how I need to do that and but it doesn't work. It doesn't work 2 cents. And won't make you. Won't make you. He made $1 off of the NBA. So, but now we're at the time. We're at 9 o'clock. I need to get here and finish sweeping up the floor and mopping, so I can be ready for you all this weekend. Can't wait to see you all. I rambled on a little bit tonight, but I hope somebody got something out the message. And like I say, there's plenty of people out here now teaching appliance repair, how to get into the business, how to operate your companies and stuff. Everybody, all of it works. And like I say, just look and see what route and which area you coming in to appliance repair, and just see then if that accommodates the way you going. And, no, if you gotta see where you at. If you coming in with no experience, not a lot of money, not a lot of time, you need to get up and running because you got grown man responsibilities. I can help you there. I've done that so many times. If you somebody who got the money, you got time, and you got time to spend 2 or 3 years training under somebody, and that, yeah, go ahead, take those routes. But I still don't think. I think we still probably the only one who might be still pushing the ownership, going in and starting your own business. I think everybody else, I don't know, everybody else might be still pushing on working for someone first and getting some training, or pushing a lot on the training side. The training, fixing the appliances, believe it or not. Like I say, you learn once you get enough call volumes up on it, you'll learn that. That's not hard. The hardest part is running the business. You got plenty of people who are very technically sound in what they do, but very few people can run the business part, and that's the hardest part. You know, and you all Believe it or not, you all are in the 1% of America. Only about 1% of America can actually put a business together and get it up and running. You all are doing that and making a living off of it. It ain't no just no, making $10 or $20 enough to put some gas in your cars. You guys are actually making money doing it. So with that, people, it's unconventional that you all are doing this, and I think a lot of people still are hesitant the way you all are coming in, if how you all are doing it, and a lot of people would like for you all to go the way that they went, and because they comfortable with that. But somebody say, forget all of that. You just gonna go ahead and start your own business and go at it. People not used to seeing people do that, and I think the whole industry is being shook. Y'all have shook up the whole industry. Y'all have shaken up y'all have shaken up the whole YouTube. Uh, uh, y'all have shaken up the whole entrepreneur YouTube industry, because you guys have came and pulled the cover off of so much stuff and shine so much light that now people are demanding to see what you all are doing. What they're demanding that other YouTubers do what you all are doing. They want to see the transition. They don't want to see you just sitting there talking. They want to see, okay, if you're doing this, let me see you. Let me see you in your van like you all do. Let me see you at the customer site. Let me see the checks. Because you all are so transparent that y'all are forcing other people to do that, and that's what people are getting mad about. People don't want to hear no motivational speech no more. They want to, hey, let me see where you got it. I think that's what. Be honest, I think that's what got whatchamacall. I think that's what got Jay Morrison caught. People like you all out here doing that, where everybody else now saying, "Hey, I want to see it. I want to see it." I think that's what some of the other YouTubers are getting caught. The people who ain't out there constantly building and they can't see, they not seeing. If you're a YouTuber out here and you preaching entrepreneurship, the only thing that we get to see is your YouTube entrepreneurship. You building YouTube, getting more subscribers and getting money from YouTube. I don't think you're gonna. I don't think that's gonna last much longer. They're gonna want you to get back out there and get in the boxing ring and say, I want to see you see your kung fu on something totally different than with some another business from scratch. I want to see you bring it up. I think that's what's going to happen. You're not going to be able to just sit behind this microphone anymore. You're going to actually have to be out there talking it like you walking. You can pull on some of the past stuff you done, but if you're an entrepreneur, you constantly, you don't never stop building businesses. You constantly building, because that's what you do, and you're not gonna just stay around up under behind this mic. They're gonna want to see you get out there and do some things. And I think that's what's happening to a lot of people. A lot of people who teaching entrepreneurship, but we don't never get to see nothing tangible. When I say something tangible, something I can come in and touch and put my hands on it and partake on it and say, yeah, I saw him put this thing together. If you're not doing that, people don't want to listen to you. I'll be honest, you all have made it so I can't listen to YouTubers anymore. I'll be honest. I love I love Erica Classy Clown, because I'm seeing her build it and I see her in the midst of that. I love her doing that. Outside of that, I don't. It's very few YouTubers. Right now, her, DCNF, Miss Ward, Lamar, One Stop Shop Mike, Mike Check, TML, uh, uh, just the YouTubers that do appliance repair. All of the YouTubers do appliance repair. DC Appliance, all the YouTubers that do appliance repair. I can look at them because I see them their businesses and stuff. I can see them. I can see Miss Ward because I see her building her businesses, and she got something tangible that I can touch. And it's not just YouTube. JT, I can watch JT, but other than that, I can't watch them anymore. Even the big name people who do this stuff, I can't watch them because they not building anything. All they're doing is talking and motivation. I want to see you actually put your hand on something and build it. So, once again, thank y'all for tuning in. and I'm gonna talk to you all, and we're gonna go. Read this one. You made history, bro. Salute. You made more successful entrepreneurs than all the schools in the U.S. I don't know about that. We're gonna see, but I can't wait to see this weekend. We'll see this weekend. We'll have a bunch of them here. I can't wait to see what it looks like this weekend. Yeah. Salute, Mike. Just got my tool kit broke down camera today. Okay, great job, man. Great job. All right, we'll talk to you all later.